Hello students, in this session we are going to perform a practical in the second semester model sampling from continuous uniform, exponential and normal distributions using MS Excel. So objectives of this practical are like this. In this practical we are going to discuss how to generate the random sample from continuous uniform distribution over AB, exponential distribution with mean theta, and normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square. We are also going to discuss how the random samples drawn from various distributions are useful in simulation techniques. So first we see what is a simulation. Simulation is an imitating the real system with artificial generated data using the computer, which closely represents the actual working of the real system under a given set of conditions. So there are several applications of simulation. In our day-to-day life, we see that we duplicate the famous actor or we mimic a singer. So these are the techniques sort of simulations only. So whenever we are having a complex things, so we always prefer simulation. So in laboratory you can see that the testing of explosives, missiles are simulated. Testing of radioactive substances is also simulated because these are the harmful phenomena. So we always prefer simulation for the harmful phenomena working instead of working with the real phenomena. So conducting a chemical reaction at very high temperature which may not be possible in laboratory. However, it can be simulated by using the simulation techniques. Then you can see that the path of missiles can be chalked out using the simulation model. In beauty parlor, the hairstyle can be decided without actually cutting the hair, but by simulating on a monitor artificially. So there are various apps for it. You can find in your day-to-day life also. The interior decorator can also simulate the different designs for the house or offices before starting the actual work. The traffic flow can be also simulated in major cities to investigate the need of new roads or the traffic lights. Simulation helps a lot in rocket launching also. The pilot use aeroplane simulator for practice and training along with the actual flights. So dissection of animals and certain operations can be also simulated to learn the techniques. Calculation of some integrals, mathematical functions is difficult, that we know. So those are studied using the simulation techniques. So in the research also we use the simulation techniques. Like in statistical quality control, the development of new tools and charts can be tested by simulating the manufacturing process. Then banks or railway reservation counters can also use the simulation techniques for simulating the queues. For studying the system and improve the customer service by means of operating new counters or to reduce the waiting time. So in the world of automobile industry, the simulation technique is used a lot. For example, the robots drive the vehicle at a specified speed and dashed against an obstacle to simulate an accident conditions. This will help to know which part of the vehicle get damaged so that those can be replaced or made by the elastic material. So as to avoid the damages and reduce the harm to the passengers, The simulation technique will give you the idea about the position of airbags. Really, do they get opened at the time of accident? Moreover, whether the tension of the seat belt is proper, or does it do the specific job. These can be tested with the help of simulation. So these are the examples or applications of simulation which we see in our day-to-day life. Now we will see how the simulation is useful, how the random sampling is useful in the simulation technique. To study the simulation, we have to generate the random numbers, identify the situation where the randomness or uncertainty plays the role. To generate the random numbers, we need the appropriate probability model. And this model is used to imitate the phenomena. So in our today's practical, we are going to generate the random samples from 3 continuous distributions. The first one is the continuous uniform distribution over the range A to B. So we know that if x follows the continuous uniform distribution over the range AB, then its distribution function f of x is given as x minus a upon b minus a, where this x lies between a and b. Now, using this distribution function, we can generate a random sample from uniform distribution over AB. For that, we use one theorem from the uniform distribution itself. That theorem is known as the probability integral transformation theorem. This theorem is stated as, suppose a random variable x follows a continuous distribution with a distribution function f of x dot, which is invertible. Means you can find this distribution function for that particular distribution. Then the random variable y is equal to f of x follows uniform distribution over 0, 1. Okay. So, in short, if for any continuous distribution, you could find the distribution function. Okay. That distribution function always follows a uniform distribution over 0, 1. So, this theorem is useful to generate the random sample from any continuous distribution for which the distribution function is invertible. So, we are going to use this theorem for generating the random sample from uniform distribution over AB as well as from exponential distribution with mean theta. So, let us first see how to generate a random sample from uniform over AB distribution. For this, first you have to generate the random numbers. You can number them as U1, U2, so on UN from uniform distribution over 0, 1 using the function RAND, an open bracket, from MS Excel. Then we use the distribution function of uniform distribution, which is given as f of x is x minus a upon b minus a. From this distribution function, we can write the formula for x, which is a plus, see, this b minus a into f of x. We multiply and then we add this a to this. So it will become a plus b minus a into f of x. As we know that by the property of distribution function, the distribution function always lies between 0 and 1. So the random number which is generated in the first step from uniform 0, 1, which also lies between 0 and 1, can be replaced over here as f of x. Okay, and using this f of x, now you can generate a random sample from x which follows uniform over A by using this formula. So let us do this procedure. This is the MS Excel sheet. See the example given here. Arrival of the customer at a metro railway station is uniformly distributed between 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Simulate 30 such arrival times on MS Excel. Also find the sample average arrival time as well as variation in arrival times of the customer. So the random variable X here given is arrival of the customer at the metro railway station, and it is given that this X follows uniform distribution over 8 to 8:30. Okay, so according to the formula of distribution function, we know that the distribution function of uniform over AB is given by X minus A upon B minus A. So here A is, you have given that A is equal to 8 and B is equal to 8:30, and therefore your f of X will become X minus 8 upon 8:30 minus 8. So which will be X minus 8 upon 0.30. So this is your f of X, and using this we can define X as 0.30 f of X plus 8. So we will use this X to generate the random sample from uniform over 8 to 8:30. Okay. So for that, first I have to write the serial number so that I can count the 30 random numbers. So once you write 1, 2, okay, once you type 1 and 2, you just copy it, just you select it and copy it up to 30, okay, up to 30 you copy it, because we have to generate 30 random numbers, okay. So I will show this calculation to you, how to do this calculation. Okay. Now we have to generate a random number from uniform over 0, 1. So for that we use a function from the MS Excel. Click on formulas, click on insert function and click on all. In all we are going to find the function RAND. So RAND is a function over here. Select it, click OK, click once again OK. It will give you a random number in between 0 and 1. You just drag it for required number. Okay, we required 30 random numbers. So now we generated 30 random numbers from uniform 0, 1. Now we have to generate the random number from uniform over 8 to 8:30. And for that we have a formula X is equal to 0.30 f of X plus 8. So we will use this. Now we will use the formula. So for any formula, first you have to type equal to. I will type 0.30 first and then into. Let me put a bracket for this. Okay. Let me put a bracket. So f of X is varying over here. Okay. f of X की value जो है वो vary हो रही है. So I will give the cell number for this. Close the bracket and then plus 8. Plus type 8. So this is a random number generated over uniform over 8 to 8:30. Let us just drag it because the formula is given in the first cell, and when we copy it, it will give you the required number of random sample from uniform over 8 to 8:30. As it is a time, so I have setted it after a decimal point. I have considered only 2 digits. Okay. Now I have to obtain the average arrival time as well as average variation. Now you learned how to obtain the mean and variance. The average arrival time means the mean here. So for finding the mean, we use the function average in the Excel, that we know. So I am using this average function over here. You have to just give the range of the data set for which you have to calculate the average. So I am giving the range of the simulated random sample over here to find the average arrival time. So it is 8, 9, 8:19, arrival time is 8:19. The variation is calculated by